So just heading into Roast Court to meet Yvonne. So today it's all about POW.
And then, you know, it's probably got an 80k following. When you've got an 80k following,
we don't know how targeted. So it's just you're just buying followers for show.
Exactly. So it's not organic, and that's why I said to we're not about that. We're more authentic. So we don't want to buy followers because you buy it, all their followers, then you clear out all the slabs, and then you get rid of it and you just put your own on, and you've suddenly got 80,000 followers. The other thing is, once you get those 80,000 followers, you can join these engagement groups.
Yeah. What are they?
They're like, have you heard of pods? So they're called pods or engagement groups.
How do you get to join them?
Well, you can have your own. So I've got one with the Dream Life Academy. I've got 3 in the Dream Life Academy because it's better if you've only got like 10 people in each pod. We've been in a pod together.
Yeah. Is that still going?
No. That's the thing
Okay.
with pods. They don't. Even in the Dream Life Academy, I stuck a load of people in 3 different ones. So it wasn't 30 or 40 people because I knew they wouldn't all take part. And then if you're suddenly getting 30 or 40 Instagram pictures, what you have to do is, so you direct message it to the pod. You're all in there like a group.
Yeah.
Nottingham this morning, so I could see them all.
Oh, where did you see it? What, they come up on your top row?
Yeah. And then when it first came that day, I went in because the Eastleigh came up, and I found this 26-year-old lad who is from Eastleigh, but he travels the world taking photographs and puts them on Instagram.
Did you link up with him? Did you send him a DM?
No,
that's what we need to do.
That's exactly. Because if you're looking for people in your town that want to come and do fitness, you can just sell direct to local people.
That's amazing,
isn't
it?
For me, it's not so good because I'm like,
no, the airline's good,
but they had to sell the American one. I prefer Delta, to be honest.
Oh God, no, I'd always Virgin all the way.
I love Delta, and they use sister with them anyway. So even if you book Virgin, sometimes you end up on a Delta plane.
Well, yeah, because they're part of them, now, aren't they?
Yeah.
In America, they're an American partner.
And so, with him, he is Virgin. You buy because you like Richard Branson.
She's going to learn loads.
So why do you think that Instagram is so crucial now to business going forward? Do you think it's aging down? Is it aging up? Are more people getting on?
A lot of youngsters are on here. A lot of youngsters have left Facebook.
I know a lot. I think a lot of people will stop of.
It's a bit boring, isn't it?
Quite a few of the franchisees have said, because you know that we run a lot of sort of online fat loss groups through.
Yeah.
And I mean, I do as well, but we are noticing that people are saying we're not on Facebook anymore.
I know.
Do you think that's right?
Yeah. Have you
A
not
real
noticed?
thing?
But do you know what though? Because they've messed around with the algorithm, and I know they have to, but I see things from the most random people. It's not my family and friends. So what's the point of me going on there? I've stopped going on as much. I hang out more in Instagram because it's my friends, and they can comment and hit like, and it's just such a friendly place. I find Facebook just winds me up.
And that's the thing I find with Facebook Day, because
I can't do it.
Because we're friends with so many. I don't mean to sound up my own arse or anything, because we've got such a lot of friends on my personal profile.
Yeah.
I just get people that I don't really want to see their day.
Yeah.
I
never look at people's day.
I know. Whereas on Insta, that's
I
like my television.
Oh yeah.
It's like my TV. It's the thing I look at in the morning. I'm following. Who is on my Instagram stories are people that I'm really genuinely.
Yes.
I feel like I'm watching Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
I love
some
it.
People.
Live television.
It
And this
is.
is what Gary talks about. And that goes back to the whole document, don't create.
No.
It is all about documenting. I love my little live feed at the top.
I do.
Of Instagram.
Everybody
It's so
I
easy.
watch. I mean, I watch like Jade Tita. I love watching Jade.
Yeah, I watch him.
I love Jade. I love Jill Fit. There's loads of people that I really find inspirational. Jen Sinclair. A lot of fitness people that I feel like I've got to know since watching them on Instagram.
Yeah, I've
Really
made more
do.
sales, and more people have reached out to me because you can communicate, you can connect on Instagram.
And I like the thing on Instagram where when you're watching a story, if there's something that you like that someone said, quick, you can jump in with a quick message.
Yeah.
And then, because often if people message me on a message, I think, oh, what were they referring to? And then the little picture
it comes
of
up.
what you said.
I know.
So you remember that.
It helps you keep in touch with your friends. Like me and Claire Mockridge hang out now and then, but we only see each other once every month probably. We'll go and have dinner, but we're constantly talking to each other on social, because I put something out yesterday on a picture and she was like, ha ha, you know, and she's like, it just helps you keep in touch with your friends as well. I love it.
And I think be inspired by people that you enjoy watching and
Yeah.
role models and
Yeah.
people in business, fashion, fitness.
We're getting the swipe up now.
I saw Mari Smith had put it, and I've updated my app, but it's not come yet, is it?
No, I haven't got it yet, but any day, and I think that's going to be a game changer when we can swipe up, because we both follow people where we swipe up all the time, and then that takes you into a whole other world, like your podcast world, or I don't know, over to your website, wherever.
I mean, I want to go all in more on podcasts, because I totally agree with what Gary was saying. It's voice is key, because you can multitask. Whereas watching a video, you can only watch a video unless you're doing some kind of cardio. Whereas when it's a podcast, you've got your podcast in your ears. I do my cleaning, I'm doing my laundry, I'm doing whatever. And then I'm inspired. I feel like I'm getting
I love
my
video
banger
as well, though.
Yeah.
It is like, because I don't watch normal telly.
No, I don't.
I'm a Netflix junkie, as you know, so I do Netflix. So happy at the minute because House of Cards has just come back. A few late nights for me this weekend. I'll be going to bed when you're just getting up.
That's true.
And the Instagram stories. That's how I consume. And swiping up, so I will swipe up on Gary's YouTube videos.
And everybody who I like, and they go swipe up. I've been watching Russell Brunson this week on his launch. I've been watching when Tony Robbins is a bit sporadic, but he is on now and again. I watch Tony Robbins. Just so many random people I watch from all interests. So I'm interested in fashion and fitness and lifestyle, home interiors, fitness gear, plus business marketing, But you know what? I've got to be honest with you, Yvonne. A lot of these marketeers, I am so bored. I'm so bored with what they say, because I don't think the practitioners, I don't think they do it.
No. And all the people, right, I've got an intern starting with me next week, and her university said that she wasn't allowed to do it because we work remotely. Can you believe that?
Oh, that's ridiculous.
All of my peers don't ever go into an office. We all work off the laptops. She's like, do you want me to move to Nottingham to be nearer? I'm like, no, you can, like Charlie goes to Thailand for 6 months of the year, who does our websites for us. We want to work with people who work like we do, remotely, digital nomads.
Yeah, definitely.
But the universities are not sending them to the placements where that is how we work in the marketing world. So these kids, these youngsters that have come through university in the last 10, 20 years and are now marketers, in my book, they're not real marketers, because they haven't got a clue how it really works.
No.
I think.
At the end of the day, it's what's being sold. How much money are you making every day? And how much money are you making every week?
I did a blogging workshop yesterday, and I had a lot of them were B2C, and I had a good handful that were B2B. They just did not get it. They couldn't see that a business still needs a personality. Everything nowadays has got to be connecting. It's got to be personality. Even if it's a business, you've got to reach people, because you can't be two-dimensional. You've got to be three-dimensional, and the only way you can be that is by showing yourself and being authentic.
So are you branding? Are you doing branding and marketing, or are you doing sales? I think they're different. I think with social media, you've got to work on your branding, and you've got to work on your authenticity. You've got to work on your personality.
Yes.
Sales kind of is a byproduct of that.
Yeah.
I think again, take my own example. 15 years ago, I could have sent an email out and said, okay, we've got this DVD for sale, and 90% of the people would have opened the email, and I would have sold out within an hour.
Yeah.
People, they're just bombarded with so much sales
There's
stuff
a lot
now.
of competition now.
And so it's people have got to buy into the whole, not buy into, but they've got to like the whole brand and what you stand for.
Yes, and this is what I was teaching yesterday. So I don't sell on social media. People might think that I do. They're like, well, you're always on social media and that's where you do always sell. I never sell on social media, not really. I sell in my emails, my blogs, but I use what I call tandem posts on Instagram and Facebook predominantly. So when I'm in launch mode and I'm pitching something, I back it all up with that. When I'm in content mode, which is different to launch mode, I'm giving free content, and all the stuff I'm saying about my brand, I am tandemly backing up on social media. So when I say you can live the dream life, and then I show me in San Diego or me living in Paris living the dream life, I'm not just a mouthpiece. I'm using social media to back up the content that I'm delivering, and then I use social media to back up the sales.
Got it.
Yeah.
I think as well. I mean, you and I had a quick conversation over digital last Sunday, and again, I'm this whole Instagram. I'm forever trying to crack the Instagram code. I find it so fascinating.
It's really hard. It's really hard.
And I said to you, what do you think? And you said, you need to do fashion. I was like, what? I'm not interested. Why? And I think, oh yeah, I love fashion. I love fashion.
It's you.
Really interested. So we tested it. I put
Yeah.
one post with me with nothing, just a Zara dress and and the amount of comments, likes, not business related in any way, shape, or form.
You become real.
Yeah.
People don't want to hear business all the
They
time. People don't want to hear fashion all the time. Do you know what it's like? This is how I described it yesterday. It's like, when you go out with a friend, we've all got those friends, and they only ever talk about one thing.
That's me.
No, it's not you. You talk about lots of things. Like with mine, sometimes it might be their husband or their boyfriend. You've always got one of those friends that you'll meet her once a month because that's all you can take.
Yeah.
Because you keep having the same conversation over and over again. If you're always talking about business, or if you're always talking about health and fitness, you are that boring friend.
Do you think that? But again, you go back to a lot of the marketers that both you and I follow. Look, they all go niche. Only, if you have an Instagram, it needs to just be about travel or fitness or whatever.
No.
But it doesn't work, does it?
No.
It can't be. There's a mix. It can't be random.
No, it's very strategic.
It's got to be strategic.
Yeah.
But it's got to be uniform.
It looks random.
Yeah.
But it's not random.
And I think now, again, everything on Instagram visually has stepped up to a massive level.
Yeah. All about the photographs now.
Yeah, it's got to be visually like you're opening a Condé Nast
magazine,
exactly. Hasn't
and
it?
that's one of the big messages from Social Media Marketing World in San Diego.
Was it?
Yeah,
Was that what they said?
Yeah, images all the way. No longer is Instagram. Like when it first started, it was you take a picture instantly and then you put it on. That's how it started. It's not about that anymore. You have to use really high professional photographs.
Aspirational scene.
Yes.
So where we are now, this is a beautiful setting. So we need to take something here, don't we? Maybe walking in the garden or with the grounds in the background.
Yeah.
So it looks really. I think people want to see things that are visually stunning.
But then also, I am this strategic about my Instagram in that I will only post a picture when I've put it through a certain filter that I use. And I use a very different filter for Big Me Up that I do for Pow Wow Wow. And the colours are very different. Actually, you're in Pow Wow Wow colours, the purple and the yellow.
I am. I'm very strategic.